Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel. What have we got going on today? We have a Tesla Model 3 and it is pretty bad. I got a nice thump right up the rear end. Anyway, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be repairing the M panel, trunk floor, quarter extension, wheelhouse extension, and then there's another trunk floor extension piece in here as well. We're going to be replacing that as well. So we have all our tools set up, we have our vacuum set up, we have all our procedures over there. Let's take a look and get cracking. Yeah, so like I said, here is the procedures. This is your procedure for the M panel. It has a few pages there, 1 of 6. Then that's the little extension I was talking about for the trunk floor. Then we have, this is a rear frame rail end plate. I don't know if we'd replace that. We just have it just in case. Wheelhouse outer extension. That's that little piece down there. Trunk floor. Then we have the rear quarter outer lower. Let's have a look at the car closer. As you can see, that has gone right in there. That should be down here. It's all ripped. Same there. Here's inside. It's gone right in there. So this is the little plate I'm talking about here. Hold on, I get a flashlight. Now, so you can see it's all kinked down there as well. So that's going to be replaced, this panel here. This panel is going to be replaced all here. And we're going to replace this one here, the lower extension. You can also see, let me see the flashlight. See the kink here in the quarter? So it's obviously going to get hit here and it's going to put a buckle right down here. So the plan is, take all this off. When we get that off, we'll be able to get our hands right in there. We can kind of get that kink out of it. Get a hammer and dolly in there, get it out there. When we take all this off, it will release the tension there, so it probably actually might come out, it's most of it itself. We have a bit of damage here though as well. We'll get that. Tools wise, what have we got? Right, this is my own little collection of spares, and then I get, whenever you do a job like Tesla, you will get the tools that you need, the rivets, the flow forms and structural rivets. Here's a load I have as well. So you have your flow forms. So usually I have them marked here. That's an SOA, S18. You can get it goes up as high as S58. Now the only difference with them is they're the same diameter, but the bigger you go, like S18 there, now it goes a little bit taller, and then you go up here S58. It just means that it's a taller rivet, going through thicker material. Then you have all your structural rivets here, 6.5. These are kind of the ones you use mostly. Yeah. They have a few BMW stuff there. Have them. We're going to use Fuser 2098. This is the structural glue we use. This is also Tesla approved. You can use the 3M structural adhesive as well. This is the gun that this goes into. This is the Denfix wire wheel. I'll use this just to get the sealer off here, just so I can see my spot welds. This is the pneumatic Giuseppe, sorry. This thing's a beast. I have a little battery powered one there. That's for the smaller rivets, 4.8. This is actually a BMW wax and grease remover. Now we have wax and grease remover there, but this stuff is brilliant. This just wipes it off straight away. So I love this. That's for cleaning off the panel when I get all these off for cleaning off the inner panel. Here's the Express 800. This is the one that does your flow forms as well. So this is a great tool. But anyway, let me show you. Hold on. Here's the new parts. The wheelhouse extension, the quarter lower, trunk floor, and then we've our M there. So let's get going. Okay, now so you can see the spot welds. There's one there, there's one there, there's one there. These are kind of like rivets. What we'll do, like I said, we'll get the belt sander. But what I'm going to do first is, you can see the trunk floor here. I'm just going to get a saw. I'm just going to cut in here. I'm going to cut along the back there. Always be careful you don't cut any wires in the back there, and the subframe's behind you, so just be careful. I've cleared everything away from it. I'm going to cut along here. I'm just going to cut along here just to get that out. When I get that out, then I can get the rest of the trim off, and then I can get in behind here and I can get this off as well. get it all off nice and neat, and then we'll work in that corner there. Okay, that's that out. Well, as you can see, I'll just cut around there. This just gives me way more space in here. Now I can get in behind here, get all this off nicely. Same on that side. Yeah, like I said, your subframe's behind here. You just disconnect any wires if you're going to cut that lower. You just want to be careful because it's kind of close in there. So now what we'll do is a few spot welds up along here. I think there's 4. A few along here. We'll belt sand them. We'll get all this edge off. And we'll get this off now as well. This off around there. Keep going. Right, so just done the belt sanding. Just to show you, you just go through your first layer. You'll be able to you'll start seeing, like, let me see that focus. See the way you can see there? You can see the glue coming through, and you know you're actually going through the first layer. So just done that all around. Belt sanded a few in there. These ones here are like little rivets. You just belt sand the head off that. They'll pop out. Same here. In around the back here, there, done some down there, done some through there, just to get the wheelhouse extension off. Right, okay, so now what we're gonna do is we get a heat gun. We're gonna heat around here, just the bit of heat helps release the glue that's already in there. So I'm gonna heat it, get a chisel in between the panels, and they should pop right off. Right, so as you can see, we got all the panels off. Sorry about the sweaty head here, it's tough work. So what we're going to do is we're going to get all that old glue off, clean off all the surfaces so we have a nice surface for the new panels to go onto. This is when you really want that vacuum. That glue is not good for you, so get that vacuum right over your head when you're cleaning all that off, get it all sucked up out of air. Or else what people use, we have a Eurovac system here. It's all these poles, silver poles going up there. They're all different locations. We just get the vacuum with the hose and literally put it right beside the belt sander or the sander when you're sanding it all off. So yeah, let me show you what I'm talking about. All these surfaces here, see? All the purple stuff. Clean all that off. Get all the sealer off around there. Then we will prep our new panels, try them on, get all our holes ready for our new rivets. Gap it up and we'll get it all on, and then we can hopefully go home. We're doing a late shift tonight, it's 7 o'clock now in the evening. Try and bang this one off and get the hell out of here. Right, let's go. right? The two first panels that are gonna go in is, this was the little floor extension I was talking about. So that's gonna sit in here. That goes in like that, okay? And then when that's in there, we'll put this panel in. This is the wheelhouse extension. That's gonna sit in there somewhere like that. And it will join onto that panel I just had up there. Then what we'll do is we'll put the trunk floor in. I'm gonna leave this lower quarter off because if I leave it off, it's gonna make me putting, it's gonna help me put the end panel in a bit easier, because the end panel sits behind these two. And it's a bit of a nightmare when that panel's on there and you have to try and squeeze it down between them two. It's a bit of a nightmare. What we have to do as well with these, you won't get the end panel on with them sticking out, so you have to hammer them through, get rid of them. And you get bolts from Tesla. They're probably in here, are they? Here they are there. You get bolts and nuts. What you do with them is then you use them instead of them. Let me see. So I'll just show you what you do here. Just get rid of this. Just bang it. See you later. Now, that makes it easier. So you have to slide the end panel down here, put it in there. So anyway, we'll sit our panels on, get the holes in them, then get some glue on it. Sorry, before we start that, let me just show you the procedures here. So that little panel I was on the here it is here. Basically at the start of it, it just shows you, sorry, hold on. Just shows you the part, quick description here. It's going to show you, these are factory spot welds. That's just telling you what you need to, what's on the panel to get it off. So it's held down by factory spot welds. Now here it tells you what you need to put that panel on, and it says you need 11 4.8mm rivets, okay? Then it's going to show you, this is for taking it off. It shows you where the spot welds are. Taking it off, and then you'll get to a stage where it shows you how to put it on. Your rivets, showing you to replace, that's your new panel. You put rivets along here and rivets along there. And it'll be the same with the other panel, 4.8. The other panel is over here. So that's just going to show you how to remove it as well. Factory spot welds and SPRs. What we need is 6.5 structurals and 5 of them, and 9 4.8mm rivets as well to put the wheelhouse in. Then you go along here, it just shows you how to get it off. Then it shows you how to get it on. So, we'll come back to that now in a few minutes. We'll just sit the panels on first. Let's go. Okay people, so as I was saying earlier in the video, I have a slight buckle in this quarter here. Now while I have all this off, I've great access. So what I'm going to do, and obviously there's a little bit of damage here as well, but while I have all this panel off, I'm going to give this a little flip and dolly, hammer down the kink a little bit and get this out a little bit so it makes it easier for the repair later on. Okay, so let me show you what we just done there. So I have my panels on, have the extension on there. We have our rivets lined up, holes are in, and then we put the wheelhouse extension in. That's all lined up as well. Then you want one 6.5 over there in the corner. So the next thing is, we can go ahead and glue them in now, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit the trunk floor in now. line that up, and I'm gonna get them holes in as well and go from there. I don't know what time is it now. It is 8 o'clock. I don't want to stay here all night, so we get that trunk floor in, go from there. Okay, so that is in. Holes are all set. Rivets are lined up. So what I'm thinking at this stage, I might glue this in, I might glue the end panels in, and then we'll go on to the end panel. So let's get some glue, clean off the panels, clean off the body of the car, and get some rivets in there. Okay, now what we do now is let me get the airline. So as you've seen, we cleaned off all our panels. They're all ready to go, cleaned off the car. So next stage is glue. Like I previously said, we use Fuser 2098, which is also approved by Tesla. What we do is we stick this in. Always make sure you purge your glue before you put it on. If anyone doesn't know what that means, is usually say when it runs up through here, run a bead somewhere on a long piece of cardboard or whatever, the same length of the nozzle, and that means it's purged. .3M is also a structural adhesive, that's also approved. Sometimes we have that here. Okay. Here we go. I'll show you what I mean. Let me get a bit of cardboard there. So. A bit of paper. Oh, size of the nozzle. And that's very bright. I know the colour it should be, so what I'll probably do is, I'm going to do probably 2 or 3 beads along here. See, it's getting darker. It's getting more like the colour it should be. There, that looks good. So you can see the colour difference between the top one and the bottom one. You want to have a nice blue colour like that. Also, what I've done, what's happened in the past with this Fuser stuff is, you know, this, always check in here. We've had in the past where one of these would be leaking, so either the blue would be coming out or the white would be coming out from behind, so you're not getting a correct mixture. But it hasn't happened in a long time, so I think Fuser have sorted out that issue. But I always just double check. At the end of the day, this is important stuff. Right, let's go. Let me get this sorted. I'll do a little time lapse again. Sorry guys, just there's no point bleeding doing this in a normal video because it'll take bleeding ages. Okay. Okay, what we're going to do now is sit it in there and put the rivets in. Like I said, remember these are 6.5s. We have 6.5 structural here and we have 6.5 structural there. They're a different type, they're longer ones, they're different. Go, get the rivets. Start off with the bike. Right, let's get that Jacip rivet one into action. Like I said, this thing's a beast. Let me get you down. Give you a better view of this. Right, so they're all there. Let's go. Yeah, I'll just do the back ones and we're done with that. Give it a clean. Now, sorry, I just done the back ones there. It's just hard to hold the phone while doing it. So they're all done. What I'll do is I'll just clean up that excess glue, and that is in. Get these done. Right, so moving on. I cleaned it all down. Looking nice. Clean in there as well. So what we do now is I'm going to sit the rear panel on and line that up, and might drill the holes there as well. So just keeps going and going. Now that I have my 6.5s all in, I'm going to start riveting. we go. All we have left is 2 flow forms that I need to put on the side. So 2 of these little S18s, rivets. There. Get the Express 800 all made up. That's that. Well, yeah, it's just the rivet goes in between there, and that closes and squeezes it together. I'll attach a video just to show you. Okay, so just going to clean it all off. We'll put the plates on here. I have 2 plates from an old rebar, and it just sucks it all together and clean it off. But that's pretty much it. Okay, like I said, I'm going to clean it all off. These are the 2 plates off an old rebar. What we're going to do is we're going to put them on there, and it's going to tighten it all together. And we let it cure overnight. Get your nuts and bolts. Alright folks, so that is a wrap. I'm absolutely knackered. I'm bleeding starving, so I am going to head home, and in the morning I'm going to finish that quarter. Remember, I knocked that quarter out when it was all taken apart. So give that a quick bit of little skim in the morning and sand it down, and then this car is ready for the paint shop. Let's have a look here. She's all done there. Got it all done inside there. There's all the panels done. Trunk floor in, looking well. M panel. And then I got that kink out. You can see a few wobbles there, see? What I'll do is in the morning put a little wiper filler there, sand it down. So looking well. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. I'll do a little video on the quarter repair. I'll do a separate video, but yeah, like I said, if you enjoyed it or you have any questions, hit me in the comments. I'll get back to you as quick as I can, and if you haven't already subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Thank you. Morning guys. So had a bit of a sleep last night, feel a bit better. So what I've done is I hammered that down there as you see in the video. Just it wasn't that bad, so I just put a light skim in it there now. So we'll get sanding that. Then I'm going to take the core glass out, chip away on all and same the far side because it's getting a new tailgate, so it's going to blend both quarters. Then we get in the paint shop. Off to the paint shop. Me granny drive better, huh? Good man, look at you. Big Con's doing the McLaren parts. Good man, Big Con. Right, all done. Looking nice and shiny. Gaps are all good. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And we get more videos like this up on the channel. But yeah, thanks for watching.